Your heart is beating hard. I know you'll leave me again. Starts acting crazy. Thank